again. And guess what? I got a really cool recipe. It's kind of like a family fun thing. It's spaghetti meatballs, you know, garlic bread, all in one dish, and it's really simple to put together. And I think this is great. I'm going to show you because this is kind of also it's more from scratch than, you know, just going and getting stuff out of the freezer, right? So first, I got my Corningware. I went and got some nice fresh Italian bread from the bakery, and I just cut it and kind of was figuring out how I want it. Now we need to do, I took a couple cloves of garlic. Okay, I did like 4 cloves of garlic. Melted some butter, and you want to cut it with some olive oil so that it holds the consistency better after you melt it, because I put it back in the fridge to kind of chill it. So what you're going to see here is this kind of a gloppy thing, and it makes it a whole lot easier. So I spoon it on and spread it with the back of the spoon. I'm going to show you how you can. I'm going to show you how to do it right now. Alright, so take a piece of bread, and I just cut this myself, so you know, I'm not going crazy, right? And you don't need to kill it. I know when I eat garlic bread, I want it to be like, just like pure garlic and butter and all that good stuff. My house of cards is falling down here. And this is really fun, so you just bake in the oven. And you know, I got the bread, right, fresh, but everything else came out of the freezer. I'll show you that in a minute. And once we get this done, I'll kind of rearrange and make sure they look prettier. I got a lot of garlic on this, by the way. Guess I was going a little crazy. I was just so excited. The garlic actually looked good at the produce stand. It just hasn't been great lately. Okay, so you see how nice that worked? Oh, well, that ain't gonna work because you got kind of shafted there. So. Oh, and if garlic's falling in the bottom of the pan, it's not gonna hurt anything, trust me. It's just gonna be nice and flavorful. I think that first one I was a little shy on. Yeah, okay, so we're good. So, of course, you know me, I'm not going to stop there. So I'm going to take my bread, provolone cheese, man. So, basically I usually try and figure out how to tear it and make it fit. And it's going to stick to the butter. And fall over. It's tough to find good help these days. Alright. I have to speed this up so I don't bore you to tears, right? And it's funny, the cheese does stick to the butter, so it's good. Except for on this one piece, because that's a defective piece. Not sure why. You can see it's really simple, huh? And I did have him cut it a little thinner so it wouldn't be so heavy. I think I got the new guy though, because he didn't get it all real consistent. Okay. This one piece is going to be the death of me somehow. I don't know why. There we go. Alright, so doesn't that look pretty? Pretty good. And with my cheese. What do I got next? I got meatballs, right? So I just want to get some meatballs in the center here. These are right out of the freezer because I buy them from the meat market. I cook them, wrap them up, and freeze them. And I bought extra because I knew I was making this dish. And then I knew they all weren't going to fit. So I'll have leftovers for something else. Some other great recipe of mine. Now, got out of the freezer some of my sauce. Just want to ladle some sauce on those meatballs. This was a basil sauce, and when I got it out and thawed it yesterday, I took the immersion blender to it, so it was a little semi-chunky instead of real chunky. Alright. I'm rushing because I'm getting hungry. So this is some penne pasta once again. So I cooked the pasta and I just tossed it in some olive oil, Tupperware container. And it can go in the freezer, sit in the fridge for a couple days, whatever. Trying to get away. Got some scabies. Now you could do this with spaghetti, but I think it would just be so much easier to dish up with the penne. So it's about, this was a whole box. In fact, to get the lid on, I had to smush it. So we're going to say about half. Yeah, I'm going to call that good. Olive oil to make your skin nice and soft. Alright, now we're just going to go a little crazy. And it's really important you get a little bit of sauce on those meatballs. I took 2 good ladles full. And you could probably work this out in other different types of baking dishes, but I just thought this would look kind of cool and be fun when it was all cooked. And I might be wrong. I might be regretting this, right? So just want to make sure there's enough in here to run down that pasta. And so I'm going to say a quart's about right. That's what I had in the freezer. Actually, I think I have another quart. But I really need to deep freeze because I do freeze so much stuff. Alright, so what's left to do? I got me some mozzarella cheese. I think this is going to be good. You could use sausage too, that was the other thing I thought of. Just make sure you cook it really well so it's not all greasy. So we're just going to turn this into this big cheesy mess. these to work down in there. All right, so I got a 350 oven, calling my name, 30 minutes. We'll get this out, figure out what it looks like and how it tastes. See you back in 30. Well, it's been a half hour. This is killing me because it smells so good. The garlic, man, it's like the special food of the gods, garlic, okay? And it just made this dish so perfect. I don't even know where to begin, but I gotta begin somewhere because I'm just digging this. So what I'm imagining is I'm gonna get my plate here and I'm gonna find a piece of garlic bread that I can dig out of here. Oh. First one's always the toughest to get out, right? Oh. There. Garlic bread, ooey gooey, lots of cheese. Just lost the meatball that was on my. There's that meatball. So in essence what we've done is we've really finished cooking that meatball in the spaghetti sauce and just making it really scrumptious. Not all food looks pretty, doesn't have to, it just has to taste great, right? But let me tell you, doing the garlic bread in there, I kind of conceived of it, but I really hadn't wrapped my whole head around how much better that makes the sauce taste and all this taste because just like the massive amount of garlic. And anyway, so I do hope you try this any way you can. Make suggestions, tell me what you think, thumbs up, comment, whatever, but I'm going to have to dig into this, so I'm going to see you back with another recipe later. Have a great day.